Good morning. Welcome to another Matt Live show.
What's going on with my hair right here?
I don't know.
It's like very...
Just put a hat on.
I should just put
It'll
a
look
hat
better.
It'll look better? It looks bad?
No.
I have antennas.
You got a couple of guys that are going...
I know. That's new growth, friends. That's what happens when you fix your gut health. It's awesome. You get new hair and longer nails. Oh, okay.
My gut's in trouble. So happy Friday, guys. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Today we get to start on the F's in our A to Z. So we're starting with Frankie, baby.
Oh, yeah. I'll hook you up with Frank.
Yeah.
Got my Frank shirt on today. And we have a busy day. What are we doing today?
We do have a busy day.
What are we doing?
Like 14,000 lives, and I mean, everybody should know us by now.
Good morning. Happy Friday, Crystal. Hi, Amber. Yeah, we are, after this, getting in the car and going to Fairplay, Colorado, where there's probably 900 feet of snow.
Oh, I'm used to snow now.
You're bringing shorts and pants and flip-flops and boots.
Pants. 2 days and
Colorado.
you pack like 14 pairs of clothing because you don't know what to wear.
Aw, Amber says we're beautiful.
Hi.
Thank you.
So,
with our crazy hair.
Frankincense. Who knows that frankincense is the king of oils? Like, this stuff is, they said it was worth its weight in gold.
Yes.
Way back when. I absolutely love frankincense. I was reading a blog this morning and it said, frankincense, I put this SHIT on everything because it's like the Swiss Army knife. And when in doubt, use frankincense, right? Mm-hmm. So frankincense is good for pretty much anything. It's great for depression, great for anxiety, Alzheimer's, dementia.
Any brain health.
Yeah, any brain health.
It's one of the oils that can pass through the blood-brain barrier, which not, medications and stuff don't do that. So it can actually get up here and help your brain if you're having depression or anxiety or Alzheimer's, dementia. Like, it just helps your brain health, focus, clear thoughts, getting rid of that negativity.
Yeah, great cellular function. So it just really helps rebuild cells and stuff like that. But it's also good for pain and inflammation. I know when I first started oiling, I used frankincense in conjunction with lemongrass and deep blue. I loved it.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
And frankincense is very anti-cancerous. I know that you use it all the time.
Yes. So it was one of the, actually, funny story. So before I got into oils, I was like a year out post chemo treatment, and I went to a vendor booth here in our town. And you guys know Janelle Parrington. She's one of our amazing friends and business partners, and she saw us and she started talking and she's like, Liv, you need this bottle of frankincense. It's gonna help with what you just went through. And I was like, this is gonna help with what I just went through. I went through chemo, surgeries, like the whole shebang. How's this gonna help me? And so I kind of looked at her like she was a little crazy. And then I came home because like she piqued my interest. And I started like researching it and looking up to her. And I'm like, you want me to pay $90 some odd for this little bottle of oil? Like, you're crazy. What? So totally wasn't a believer, or, my mind was opening to the fact. But then when I did finally take the jump into essential oils, obviously I've talked about balance was like my first aha. But then frankincense, like every single day, I knew that it helps on a cellular level. It helps repair damaged cells. So I would use it on my my lymph nodes under my armpits. I used it for my scarring when I had all my surgeries. And then of course a drop under my tongue for brain health, for depression and supporting the inflammation in my body. And it became definitely a must-have every single day. And I tell people, like, put a drop under your tongue, and they're like, it tastes awful. But after a while, you start to crave it because your body is like, give me more of that. I need some more of that. So,
and if you guys have not tried just doing like a week of putting it underneath your tongue every morning when you wake up, along with your LLV or whatever you're taking in the morning, try it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Done this morning. So, it's very easy. Just take this.
Well, it's like 17 drops.
It's all right. I need them all.
That's a whole tree.
Drop. It is. And it tastes, I think it tastes good.
I think
like,
it tastes good. You do get used to it.
the first couple times was rough. It is a little bitter, but.
Yep.
So frankincense actually comes from Oman. And you guys, if you want to learn more about it and the co-impact sourcing, it is pretty incredible because the trees grow out of like the mountains. So the people that go and get the frankincense out of the tree have to like scale these mountains on these cliff sides to be able to get the resin out of the tree to bring back and turn into an essential oil. It's a really cool story. This hair is really annoying me right here.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, give me that.
Oh, you look so much better.
Oh, yes. So very cool story. I encourage you to Google frankincense co-impact sourcing doTERRA and watch that video. But
so some of the hacks that you can use frankincense for, one of the things I learned, I don't know, a couple of years ago was women were actually putting it in their base.
Oh, yes.
Right? Their base of their makeup because it's an anti-aging.
right.
So it helped whatever. Anti-age. I think I need some of that. I'm feeling
you look
old this morning.
fabulous.
Okay. But then another hack is zip blasting. So you can use it at night. Yeah, zip blasting.
Zit. I'm like zip blasting.
Zip blasting.
Gotcha.
So use it at night in conjunction with melaleuca or tea tree and lavender. And just spot treat that.
And you just put it in like a roller with fractionated coconut oil and apply it like at night after I wash my face, I'll put on like my serum and then I'll use frankincense is one of them if I'm having a breakout and just roll it all over and rub it in. But yeah, great for fine lines, aging spots, scarring.
Any type of scars that you have, put it on there. And just skincare all around. Dry skin. I mean, you can make a little mist with just some water and some fractionated coconut oil and frankincense, and that'll help with dry skin.
Eczema.
Yep.
Like it's just the oil for everything.
It is. I mean, we could talk for hours.
We could talk all day about frankincense.
We got 100 billion uses for it.
Yes.
So a little DIY for you guys. A motion potion. So you just take a little 10 ml roller bottle, put 15 drops of frankincense in it, 15 drops of balance, and 15 drops of elevation, and then fill it up with fractionated coconut oil. It's kind of like the mini version of the unicorn blend.
That sounds fabulous.
Yeah, it does sound fabulous.
Huh. So emotionally, frankincense is the oil of truth. And it's very popular with meditation. So if anybody meditates, you can put a drop on your third eye. You can put a drop on the back of your skull, or just breathe in the aroma, diffuse it, because it just really helps you connect to the truth of who you are. And it helps you connect to Father. So whether you can go either way with that, whether you want to connect with Father, God, Source, Light, Universe, spiritually, or if you have a not so great relationship with your personal biological father, this can help really mend that and helps you feel more connected to father figure, whatever direction you need to go with that. So if you're feeling just spiritually disconnected, you're not really sure your purpose, or you feel like you don't know your spiritual side very well, frankincense is a great one to help open up that truth of who you are, where you're going, what you're connected to, who you're connected to, and just feel spiritually uplifted and loved and taken care of by Father. So yeah,
very neat.
It is cool. I love using it when I meditate, just connecting to wherever I need to connect to that day. Some days it's different than others.
You need to connect to all kinds of stuff.
So like I said, if you want to use it emotionally, apply to your third eye or your forehead, the back of your neck, your spine, bottom of your feet, and then just sit with it.
Yep. Yeah. So next oil we get to talk about is Forgive. And Forgive is our renewing blend. It's one of our emotional oils. It came out a couple years ago. So it's blended with a lot of tree-y stuff. So spruce, bergamot, which is not a tree thing, but juniper berry, myrrh, arborvitae, thyme, So it has a very sprucey smell to it. I like the smell of it, actually.
And all of those oils are very grounding.
Grounding.
Like any tree oil is going to be very grounding for you to connect to earth.
So this one's really good to use for any type of anger, resentment, guilt, attachment issues, critical thinking, circulation. So circulation is huge with this one because of the time. And then irritability. So I love to diffuse this one at night along with balance. If I've gone through a day where I'm just really like, let's say you're stuck in traffic or something, and you're just getting mad at people and you hate them and you're like, oh, these stupid drivers and blah, blah, blah. And you just have one of those days where you're gonna go to bed angry, put Forgive in the blender. Or blender. Diffuser. You could try the blender.
This is not an internal oil.
No.
That's awesome.
Put it in the diffuser at night with balance, and trust me, the next morning you're gonna wake up in a lot better mood. So
some of the hacks with Forgive, because obviously Forgive, like the title says it all, it's for forgiveness, right? But you can also use it for respiratory, especially right now with allergies going around. If you've got that gunk build up, because the trees in this oil are going to help open up those airways. It also helps with boosting your immune system. And then insect repellent. So a lot of different hacks with Forgive that you probably wouldn't normally think of.
yeah.
Excuse me. So
And the insect repellent because of the arbor vitae.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
and then a little DIY as a diffuser blend or a blender blend. Just kidding. I need my shake this morning. I'm hungry.
I know, you're
That's
hungry.
why I'm thinking about blenders.
blenders.
So it's called the Raindrop Diffuser Blend, and it's just 2 drops of Forgive, 2 drops of Balance, and then 2 drops of Citrus Bliss. It smells amazing.
So emotionally Forgive is the oil of forgiving, obviously, right? So when we hold on to resentment, pain, bitterment, or being judgmental or blaming, that's not good for us emotionally or physically. So this oil is going to help you release that. And a lot of people really hold on to, if you've been hurt in the past, if you've been wronged in the past, if you something happened to you in the past and you're holding on to that resentment, it's going to manifest into something physical, right? So we want to be able to release that and forgive. And a lot of people don't want to do that because maybe it was something that is unforgivable that somebody did. But when we forgive somebody, we're not saying it's okay for what they have done, but we are releasing ourselves. We are setting ourselves free from holding on to that resentment anymore. So I like to use Forgive and then write a letter to somebody, forgiving them for doing something, whether they hurt me or they wronged me. And like I said, it's not forgiving what they did. We're not saying that it was okay. We're just releasing it for ourselves so we can set ourselves free from holding on to that resentment. So Forgive really teaches us that we're all connected. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all screw up multiple times probably throughout our life. But it's okay to forgive, release, let go, and move on, and just give yourself that peace.
Yeah.
So you can diffuse the Forgive. You can apply it over your heart. If you are working on forgiveness, you can put it on the bottom of your feet, anywhere really, just opening the bottle and smelling it if you're feeling like you're really upset with somebody and you want to forgive them. Just, you want to release that. So just gives you that light, free feeling that everything is going to be okay. So Forgive is pretty powerful if you're doing that work around forgiving somebody for hurting you.
So
So
before we move into the next oil,
we have another oil.
yeah, we have one more oil. So we're going to talk about fractionated coconut oil, which is a carrier oil, right?
Yeah.
But since we're talking about frankincense, one of my analogies for frankincense is it is an amazing carrier oil before you use fractionated coconut oil. Because Frankie baby, he's the taxi driver of your body, right? He knows where everything is in your body. So if you put frankincense on in conjunction with whatever oil you're using, well, Frankie's gonna take them to that direct spot in your body, right?
Right.
All the other oils are like, I don't know where to go, but Frankie does. So
It's like
use
Uber.
Frankie.
Uber.
So the next oil, obviously, fractionated coconut oil, which is our carrier oil.
Yep. So fractionated coconut oil is just basically coconut oil like you get at the store that's solid, and it's just been the solidifying agents have been taken out of it, so it stays in liquid form. This is great to have on hand for roller bottles, for diluting, especially with young kids, babies, people with sensitive skin, the elderly. You use frankincense and fractionated coconut oil when you do the Symphony of the Cells, which we've talked about before. And it just helps carry your oil. It helps carry, like Matt said, the oil through your body so it doesn't evaporate off of your skin, or flash is what they call it. So, and of course, obviously with your hotter oils, you want to dilute those with fractionated coconut oil. There are other coconut oil or other types of oils that you can use to help with that, but this just makes it so much more convenient. They finally changed the lid. Before it used to leak, and now you can buy pumps to put in this. So I like to have one with a pump, especially when I'm making my roller balls. Makes that a lot easier and not as messy. I love this because it doesn't seem to like stain clothes or sheets or anything when we use it at night for like Symphony of the Cells. So
Yeah, so say you did put on too much oil and it is cooling or intensifying or it's hot or whatever, use fractionated coconut oil. I've had people in the past that go in the shower and they're like, I gotta wash it off. Well, water is gonna only intensify it. So
water and oil
use
don't
the
mix.
FCO. No.
Yeah, if you want to dilute more, add more fractionated coconut oil.
Yep. This also works great as a personal lubricant, right?
Oh, you're going there.
I'm going there.
That is a fact.
Frankie goes everywhere.
It's not Frank.
I know.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it. So
Yeah.
if you guys did not see the specials this month, share if you are on that Lifelong Vitality and you are in love and you want to share with your friends and family, tell people about it. They can earn a free box. We posted about that the 1st. So now's the time to really get your family interested and feeling better with the Lifelong Vitality. And then the oil of the month for Loyalty Rewards program. If you're ordering monthly with your wellness box, you can earn a free cypress. I always say citrus plus. Free cypress, which we talked about that one, great for circulation. And then the 10% off is the eye stick. I can't think of the name. The rolling eye stick thing, you know, which is fabulous. So a lot of great, good specials this month. We're also doing an LRP Love giveaway, if you guys didn't see that post. So between the 1st and the 15th, if you do an order on your Loyalty Rewards program for 125 PV or more, you'll be entered into a drawing that we'll do on the 15th. And then for those of you that are like, I just don't or can't do 125, we're going to do a drawing the last 2 weeks of the month for anybody that does 1 PV or more on their Loyalty Rewards. So I'm excited to see what those prizes are and the winners are, and that's some good stuff.
Going back real quick,
Oh,
I just want to say something about the LOV.
Okay.
So if you ladies are all into the oils and your guys are not, LOV is a game changer for us guys. It really is.
Yeah.
So
If you want to get your husband interested in oils, get him on LLV.
some of us guys don't really take the time and don't really care about the oils. We'd rather just shove something in our mouth. So the LOV is great for that.
You guys are so high maintenance.
I know.
Okay. Anything else you can think of?
That's
okay.
it.
Well, we are gonna go spend some time with some of our doTERRA team for the weekend and celebrating them and their accomplishments.
Yeah.
And we will be back next week. So
Happy Friday, guys.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.